Howdy. Today's devotional is from Matthew chapter 28, verse 20. Be sure of this, I am with you always, even to the end of age. I recently began reading what I thought was a funny novel. It was about a person who, early on in the story, they kind of realized they'd gone an entire weekend without speaking to a single human being, without seeing anybody. And so it kind of makes them ask in the novel, do I exist or don't I exist? I guess this was supposed to be funny, but it did hit kind of close to home, made me start thinking about it. Uh, all of us fight loneliness. We spend a lot of time isolated sometimes, especially during this pandemic we have, there's no doubt. And sometimes uh, when our spouse travels somewhere or after the kids are grown up and gone, you find out that, you know, life at home is, a room is an empty room without anybody in it. And you can have tidy floors and squeaky clean bathrooms, and but that doesn't make you feel like that your home's not deserted. There's many close friends who've kind of drifted off in different directions over the last few years, especially after retire, and you get kind of out of the workforce. So when you read those words, uh, you know, do I exist? Don't I exist? You kind of wonder, well, maybe that could be me a little bit. Well, I used to look forward to solitary time, but now I kind of have a lot of it. Being retired, I don't really dread it, but I do have a lot of solitary time, and a lot of time just Don and I. And I found that the exit loneliness sometimes it it can make you, if you're not careful, you can get into self pity. Now I know Donna doesn't do that, but I am great at self pity. That's one of my good. I know it's not Jesus' desire for me. He doesn't want me to stay stuck in a slump, feeling forgotten or believing no one cares. So during a season of isolation like this pandemic, uh, we should be making a daily choice to spend time with Jesus and also to reach out to friends. Uh, put put that novel down and call someone, send someone a card, write a letter and mail to somebody. Can you imagine how people feel, or how would you feel when you go out to your mailbox, you open it up, and there's all the circulars, there's all the envelopes wanting you to buy something, do something, and there's all the bills, but there is an envelope with a handwritten address on it from a friend, and you can tell there's a letter inside. Wouldn't that be wonderful? I think you can pick up the Bible and spend time with Jesus just because he's always there for us. Write Matthew 28:20 on a piece of paper and tape it on your mirror to remind you of his caring presence. Have a good day.